Hey, everybody. You know, it's interesting when something happens and you're in denial. So, this Caucasian man says that black men have failed black women. Okay? And let's talk about it. It's like everyone can see it, but black men. Check it.
And is that what you said? Can you refresh that for me?
Yeah, I don't think you can't like blame all the failures of the black men on black women. I don't think that's fair.
What about blaming the majority?
I don't think that's fair either, especially when it comes to child making, because it takes two to tango. It's men and women.
Correct, right? But the thing is, if you're telling me that in certain parts of the world, as you said, they outnumber men 3-1, why would you not then at least, I'm not saying blaming is going to do anything, but why would you not say that there's some responsibility for what it is that they're doing? Also,
because the question, wait, let me just answer that. Because the question is, why do they outnumber men 3-1? It's because a lot of the guys are getting locked up.
Okay, and I think that that is the man's fault as well, right?
Sure.
But in general, even outside of the men that are being locked up, there's 1 million more black women than there are black men, right? And in your earlier statements, you said that they were the backbone of the community. If you have a backbone of a community and the community is failing, then I think you have some ability to place responsibility on what you said that backbone was.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, they're not the backbone because women want to be the leaders of the black community. But that's essentially what's happened in a lot of these communities.
Tell that to the squad. That women don't want to be the leaders of the black community. It looks, as you said before, they're doing better in school. They're certainly making all the steps to become those leaders.
They do, because they have to, because black men have failed them.
Everybody can see it but you. Everybody can see it but you. Again, the Menace is so correct. They have to. Why? They don't have a choice. What are you going to do? Just sit up on a log and just die, wait for a swarm to rescue you? That's what I say. The whole world is watching. The whole world is watching. Not everyone is like, oh yeah, I see, and going to be all vocal about it. Some people watch and observe. As I said yesterday in the video about, Becky and an issue. I'm not going to be going all, oh yeah, well, let me tell you, I'm going to pull up on you and let you know. I'm not going to stand down. Let's go, girl. Girl, hell no. I'll let the lawyers get your ass. Sorry. Really. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit back, wait in the cut, and I'm going to observe my enemy. Sit back in the cut, observe my enemy, take notes. If I gotta hire somebody to go check it out, do that. Put together my little information, and let's go. The world is watching. Some are watching, not saying nothing until you ask. So like in this case here, see, he asked. It looks to me as if a lot of times I think what is happening is this. I don't know why this group, and especially the men, they're always trying to seek validation. It seems to me when I hear questions like this, trying to put it all on the women. See, what it is, you haven't accepted your failure yet. And the disdain for black women is so strong. You are so desperate trying to arm yourself with other people that say, hey, it's all black women, that's what they doing. They got the single mother. I bet you raised by a single mama. Who raised you? Well, he had to be raised by a single mother because you know what? The single daddy wasn't there. And the man was not there. Not because some E.T. creature, extraterrestrial creature came in and snatched his chocolate butt up. The man simply wasn't there because the man didn't care. Everybody knows that. All these videos, oh, a whole bunch of black single mothers, but that's what you create. This is your creation. And then you want to stand back and play victim like, look at what they're doing. What the hell you been doing? Black men hate what they create. That's how I know you hate you. And like the man said, they don't have a choice. Maybe what black women should do is maybe just sit around and just wait for a man to come along and marry them and then be able to pay all the bills and provide. Are you kidding? It had worked out this time. Black women they've been not just chasing the bag, have to manage the bag all themselves, and even carry his ass. If we're going to be honest. That's why I say it's time to be selfish. No, it's time to be selfish. No offense to the older ladies. What happened? What worked for grandma not gonna work for you. Because I'm sorry, grandma didn't play it too cool. She did what the one before her did. The same old, same old. The whole world can see. Look at some of these black women that are sitting up here. A lot of them, they're getting their degrees. Again, to close the wealth gap. And it speaks volumes. To close the wealth gap, who did Goldman Sachs choose? They didn't choose men. Black men. They didn't. See, the hardest job in America, and I still stand by that, is to try to be a positive black woman and to create something. Let me tell you, that's the hardest job, to be positive and trying to build. Because, see, you may get resistance, and of course there's racism and discrimination. You may experience that from the majority in society, from other people, and you sure as hell gonna face it with your own. I'm serious. You will sure as hell face it with your own. No support, none whatsoever. I mean, listen, it's so hard being a black woman trying to achieve something. You know, I'm saying this facetiously. I'm being facetious. I don't think Jamie Dimon or David Solomon they would probably say, "Oh my God, it's too much." And we know who they are. I can see David Solomon rubbing his head. You know, he's the bald guy. David Solomon, Goldman Sachs. To walk in a black woman's shoes. Oh my. Jamie Dimon, I see him as a tough, he's pretty, Jamie kind of has to me just kind of a tough aura. They're both no nonsense, but you get what I'm saying? Men of that caliber, if they could walk in a black woman's shoes, they'll be begging for their shoes back. And we know they're not any weaklings. Men of resources. That's why I said the whole world is watching. So when you find them trying to down black women, everybody knows what they're doing. They're deflecting because they have failed. A collection of failures. I'm sorry, they've been conquered. The only men who complain about paying child support for their own children. I mean, really? I'd fallen asleep, took some medicine, fell asleep, and it was on Peacock. And I woke up just in time. I said, "Oh my gosh," because I hadn't watched that in a long time. And Mimi Faust, she said she'd been raising her daughter, who's at 12 at the time of the recording, and she said she did not get child support. Y'all know Stevie J has quite a few children. That's my understanding. She said she did not get child support until it was coming from Faith Evans. What? You got to be kidding me. I'm going to put that on my list. I was like, what? From Faith Evans. Then Erica Menace said she had to sit in court and look at her cane. Look at Safari crying in court to the judge, trying to get out of child support, saying that she makes more money than I do. She makes more money than me. Are you serious? She's crying to the judge. He's worth what? A couple $1 million. And you're complaining about child support. Don't want to pay for your own seed. So you have to realize it. From the wealthy on down to the regular average, even down to the broke ones, they have a commonality. Don't want to take care of their own children. So black women have to do the job or the race will go extinct. They get women pregnant, create fatherless homes. Everybody knows she didn't get pregnant by eating a pepperoni pizza. Like the man said, it takes two. And you want to blame black women?
But that's essentially what's happened in a lot of these communities.
So tell that to the squad. That women don't want to be the leaders of the black community. It looks, as you said before, they're doing better in school. They're certainly making all the steps to become those leaders.
They do, because they have to, because black men have failed them.
Everybody knows it but them. And you'll find a mammy trying to make excuses. I heard a lady, her son has oh my gosh, he's got a couple of different women that are baby mothers, got the girls pregnant. And you know what he stays at home with his mom. Guess what she said? Yeah, and all these girls around here allowing them to get him pregnant. It's a two-way street. I don't think anybody kidnapped her son and put a gun to his head and made him impregnate them. It's a two-way street. What are you talking about? See, this is a community, as I keep saying, where the men are coddled, they are protected. Oh, yes, they're protected. A black woman can work 2-3 jobs. A black man, he got that one job now, and he working 3 hours a day. He need his rest now. But the black woman, they just throw you out there. You go figure it out. And they coddle the man, a backwards community. That's why they're weak. Mammys play a big part in it. So if I said before, say it again, the whole world is watching. Yeah. The whole world is watching. And so when you want to pull the card and get them on your podcast and then try to down black women, it's like they're trying to galvanize other races of people to all blame black women. But the joke is on them because everybody can see, no, you're not a provider. That's why the black woman has to work 2 and 3 jobs to feed herself and her kids, because it sure as hell can't depend on you. You know, to my runaway bride, runaway barn boy. Everybody know how you get down. A runaway barn. But y'all, he created over here to the left. He just created a fatherless home, ladies and gentlemen. And look at him run. Run, Forrest, run. In this case here, run, little TT, run. Remember Forrest Gump, run, Forrest, run? He's on fatherless home number 2. She's now showing, ladies and gentlemen. And look at little TT run. Run, little TT, run. That's what they do. And you're trying to get other folks together to agree with your nonsensical thinking behind it. It's all on black women. Everybody know it takes 2. As I said before, said again, Dusties are dumb. So black women, keep on your grind. Do not let dust into your life. A man or woman has it and she's gone night-night. The whole world is watching. And the one that's putting you down more so, besides the old broke down Becky who's been in her own group rejected, black men, number one enemy. Sad to say, our number one enemy. Mammy's number one enemy. So the world is watching. We don't have to do anything. We can just sit back and make some chess moves, boss moves. Keep doing what you do on your grind. The whole world sees. A lot of them are in jail. And some of them put themselves there. You see a woman that's an IOD, an incubator destruction, leave her alone. If she's Miss Ghetto Thought, leave her over there with those TDOTs. And if you're new to the channel, a TDOT means that dusty over there. Leave them alone. The whole world is watching. And they know who the problem is. And baby boom, it's not us. And I'm out. Thanks for watching.